There are a lot of ways to make amazing coffee at home. French press, pour over drippers, AeroPress, coffee siphons, mocha pots, espresso machines, and even some new Kickstarter inventions like the cone brewing system, the cold brewer, and the duo coffee steeper, just to name a few.
While all of these brewing methods can make an exceptional cup of coffee, they all have the same drawback. If you don't start with fresh, even grounds of coffee, you just won't get the best taste possible. Combining one of these awesome brewers with stale pre-ground coffee would be kind of like buying a brand new HD flat screen TV and only using it to watch old VHS tapes from the 80s.
Our product, the Kuissential EvenGrind, is an excellent option for home grinding because it uses a patent-pending system to deliver very consistent grind sizes while only costing a fraction of the price of commercial grinders found in coffee shops.
The reason you need a home grinder is because as soon as coffee is ground, it begins to lose aroma and flavor. For the best tasting coffee possible, you should buy whole beans and grind them right before brewing. The home grinder you choose should be as accurate as possible because each brewing method calls for a specific grind size. For example, the slow brewing process of a French press uses a coarse grind, while the fast, high-pressure brew of an espresso shot uses a fine grind. If you use a French press with half coarse and half fine grinds, the fine particles will over-extract and give you a bitter-tasting cup. If you make an espresso with half fine grind and half coarse grind, the coarse particles will under-extract and give you a weak-tasting espresso. Think of it like a professional chef roasting some potatoes. If all the chunks are different sizes, the smaller ones might come out burnt and overcooked, while the larger ones will stay hard and be undercooked. A professional chef practices their chopping skills to make sure every piece is the same size and cooks evenly, giving you the same perfect taste in every bite.
The best option for grinding coffee, which happens to be the most expensive, is the electric conical burr grinder. This is what coffee shops use, and they can be pretty costly. For home use, many people prefer to use a manual burr grinder because they're simple and affordable. The common design for a manual burr coffee grinder, which is sold by a few brands, including ourselves and Hadio, produces a much better quality grind than common blade grinders, but has one major flaw. Because the burr is not stabilized, it can rock back and forth, creating some particles that are larger than the rest. Currently, people only have two options. Either spend over $100 on an electric conical burr grinder and get consistent grinds, or spend $35 and get inconsistent grinds that brew unevenly.
Our product, the EvenGrind manual grinder, is a new burr coffee grinder design that yields a much more consistent grind size than current manual grinders, which will give you a much better tasting cup of coffee. Whereas the old design for a manual grinder had a free floating burr, our Kuissential EvenGrind includes a removable stabilizing cage that keeps the burr steady while still being easy to clean, and also an upper and lower bearing for extra support and smoother handle turning. When combined, you can see that the EvenGrind burr is totally stable at the grind size you set.
We have the design ready and made several production prototypes. We sent samples to a lab that specializes in particle size analysis and ran a test to compare our EvenGrind to one of the most popular manual grinders, the Hadio Skirton. The results came back and confirmed that the EvenGrind stabilized burr results in a much more consistent grind size. Now that we are confident our design is an improvement over what is currently available, we've decided to move forward with the first round of production. We are trying to raise our goal of $30,000 to help pay for the mold setup, patent fees, and initial minimum production size. Being a small business, we can use all the help we can get, and we thank you.
We are extremely confident we can deliver on our promise and send you a perfectly functioning product without experiencing any delays. The manufacturer we have chosen to work with us on this project has worked closely with us for the past few years on several coffee-related products, including our original coffee grinder. We will also be inspecting the production during many different steps to make sure everything is coming out just right and the burrs are perfectly aligned.
If you want to improve your home coffee experience and would like to support our project, please contribute $30 to get your very own EvenGrind Coffee Grinder, or check out some of our other reward levels. You can also help by sharing this project with any friends and family who also enjoy great coffee.
Thank you for watching our video, thank you for sharing, and we hope you love your new coffee grinder.